welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my future videos. Today we have the Tecsun R218 Review 2.0. Yeah! This is an AM/FM TV band pocket radio. I picked it up in December last year in 2017, and I thought I'd revisit it. You can get this radio today for around $14 to $20 depending on which avenue, Amazon or eBay. So let's go take a look at it. R218, bunch of Chinese writing on the box, pretty simple. Profile pics there, color choices, red or yellow. Man, if they made a yellow, I'd be all over it. I haven't seen the yellow one. If somebody knows, let me know. Okay, so it's inside there. That's empty. Throw that aside. Okay, what do we get? We got instructions, and it looks like they're very helpful. Tecsun.com. Okay, yes, I can read that. Can I read anything else in this thing? Nope. Let's see, we got a chart. There you go, frequency. All right, pause and read that one. That's about it. It's all Chinese writing, so we'll just chuck that aside there. Let's get to the radio. The radio is bubble wrapped. Nice. And I'll set this down here. We'll go over dimensions real quick. So the dimensions is 2 3/4 inches across, 4 5/8 of an inch high, and a depth of 7/8 of an inch. It has a real slim feel to it. I like that. It has this really cool like OD green color too. I like that green. It's pretty cool. So let's go size comparison. I have my CC pocket. There you go, size. And then I have the recently re-reviewed Tecsun R-233 AM/FM radio. Great radio, by the way, for about the same money. So it's kind of like they're competing with themselves with these models. We'll talk about this one at the end of the video. Okay, and then we have Altoids tin. Yeah! Sweet. Okay, so features of the Tecsun R218. Left-hand side, we have the headphone jack, which is very good. It's FM mono, both ears, and the AM listening experience is also very good. You do have low-level hiss, but nothing that distracts. Front of the radio, we have the model number, AM/FM TV radio receiver. We have a TV band there showing where 4 and channel 5 would be if we still could get those in the United States. Starts at 76, goes to 108. Our broadcast band's probably right about there to there. So tuning FM is rather difficult within that little margin. You'll find that. I'll talk about that in a little second here. AM 530 to 1610, and then we have the scale 0 to 10. Tecsun. Then behind here we have a 2 1/4 inch speaker. Sounds pretty decent. Right hand side we have that tuning wheel you saw me moving. It's got a nice indicator. Let me show you that. It's got a nice bright orange. It's got a little notch in the middle too, which is really handy because that really lines up with what you're doing. So you can actually kind of tell where you're at better with that. I like how they did that. Here we have a switch. It goes off FM, it's FM TV mode, and then AM. So you have the 3-position switch. There you go. Volume control. Keep it down so don't blast anybody. I like that it's separate. Okay, and top of the radio, we have antenna that goes out to 18.5 inches. And then we have a wrist strap. Nice and long wrist strap there. On the back of the radio, you got a little holographic sticker. We have a frequency chart there for the frequency nuts. There you are. Here we have the vented case. Behind here we have 2 AA batteries that powers the unit. The bottom has little feet. It will stand, just don't breathe on it. Seems to be pretty good. And then we have a little antenna retention screw there. So let's go ahead and talk about the FM reception. So the FM reception sensitivity on this radio is okay to good, about 2.5 star rating. What I mean by that is I walked around the neighborhood and got about 3 dozen stations with this radio, which is, it's all right. But I was getting them. I mean, I could hear them. But the downside of this radio is selectivity. It might be because of the narrow band option here. I'm not sure. The FM circuit is not the best in this radio. Might be my particular example, again. But from what this radio does, it's fair to okay. So it's about 1.5 star rating. And what I mean by that is when I'd get the station to tune, it would drop out pretty easily without me touching anything. Just by moving the antenna a little bit, the station would be gone. Even on stronger stations, I had this issue. Plus, the band is weird. I'll have a lot of stations crossing over each other, a little bleed over. And I would get like really odd things happening. Like on lower band here, I can get a weather band pretty faintly when I'm outside. And then up here towards the top of the band, I actually heard a plane today. I heard air traffic because I know what my air traffic sounds like. And I was on 104 megahertz. on this radio, and I had a plane. I could hear him, an actual airliner talking about descent and approach. So yeah, it was pretty crazy that I could hear it on this radio. So I don't know what's happening there, but that's what the FM thing's doing. So yeah, in a nutshell, this radio probably isn't for the person who listens to a lot of FM. But when it comes to AM, totally different story. So we're going to go ahead and do an audio test so you can hear what the speaker sounds like. And then we'll go to the AM band and talk about that. So let's go and turn this on, the FM switch here, and then see if we can find Radio Todderbert.
In an attempt to agree.
There we go. Run it for about a minute and a half or so. Okay, gives a fair idea what it can do. Yeah, it's a pretty strong speaker, actually. It's like, whoa, kind of intense. Let me go ahead and turn this off. We're going to go to the AM band. I'm going to unplug some transformers. All right, so we're going to go ahead and AM. Start at the bottom of the band there. Now, during the day, this thing was doing pretty well. AM was coming in fairly decent. Locals were coming in nice and strong. Sounds really good. It's an analog receiver, so it tunes really smooth. No birdie tones, nothing goofy like that. So yeah, I liked it. Some of the distant, semi-distant stations, they were coming in kind of faint, a little bit more static on those, but I was still able to listen to them. So we'll go ahead and turn this on. And let's see what I got to do here. Oh yeah, CC Pocket, 10:31 p.m. Central Standard Time near Chicago, Illinois. For those who want to know location and time. Okay, so let's go ahead, turn this up. Okay, remember it's all on one side here. And let's see if we need to zoom this down just a little bit. Okay.
Plenty of sunshine, pleasant. High 83 Monday. Plenty of sunshine, hot. High 90. Currently it's mostly clear, 70 degrees. The next report is in 15 minutes on AM 560 The End.
My name is Sophia, and my mom is one of the 220,000
that you were talking about in some earlier segments. There is a child care, but sometimes I think it has to.
That's 650 Nashville. WSM, barely picking that up.
Run, lead it 3-1. Charlie Steiner with the call on the Dodgers radio network. That's your final as LA racks up its 5th win in the last.
Local 670 the score. See where I'm on the dial. Pretty accurate dial.
Hot as well, edging the Pirates 3-2. The Braves keep pace for the 5-1 win over the Brewers.
Or download the app and try it for free. That's Babel.
News though, Aaron Hicks has to leave with a leg cramp along with chatting with left knee tendonitis. Seems like good news though, as manager Aaron Boone says no test.
This is 700.
He's not concerned.
Let's double check it.
Red hot as well, topping the Indians 6-3 in extras. Cubs scored 4, the 8 to vault over the Reds 8-7. Javi Baez finishes there with a 5 with a homer and 2 runs straight in. Astros double up the White Sox 12-6. The Mariners have dropped 2
Okay,
in a row after
670.
5-1 to the Rockies. Blake Snell K's 9 and 7 and a third, leading the Rays to a 3-0 shutout of the Mets. Carlos Martinez
Crossing over that static.
in a silent auction in on-course games. All proceeds support the Friars Club mission to help Cincinnati youth through sporting and educational programs.
Okay, there's 700. WLW, 300 miles.
Corporate sponsorships also available. Call them at
57. You're going to see some detours around that area.
This volume can really get going crazy. 720 WGN, Chicago.
Neighborhood working on that. Also, we're told that FAA
See if I can get Zoomer.
coming to Chicago to
Zoomer hits. Always back to music faster.
So you heard him say Zoomer hits. So this is CFZM, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles. I always seem to get it, so it's neat when the radio gets it.
about 70, sunny, hot, and more humid on Monday. Scattered afternoon clouds.
See if this is 750.
Level of expertise, that is, the number of sales isn't necessarily.
Yep, that was 750 for a little bit there. Atlanta, Georgia, WSB, 630 miles.
If they're doing that on their own, then that should take care of that part of it.
Okay, so that's a kind of a good tidbit right there. Is you're saying if I'm talking to an agent and they're doing 25
Okay,
to 40
it
transactions,
wasn't 750.
on their own,
It was 760 WJR.
of people, that's somebody that's doing enough business. They're in the market. They know
That's WSB Atlanta. Excuse the volume. So sensitive. This is 780.
But this car is yours. Lind, L-I-N-D-H, the Taliban guerrilla captain.
Quand je dis à part, c'est inquiétude, c'est préoccupation, c'est doute, parce que la crainte de
CJBC, Toronto, Ontario.
sexuelle au profit de la mère.
Attack is going to...
Guess what?
The information was among other intelligence reports.
This is 840 WHAS.
To issue a public warning
Louisville,
last week.
Kentucky.
Remember that? Not a...
Think about the question. No man will be justified
This is
before the
870, I believe. Let's go check it out.
keeping of the law. Obeying God, obeying the commandments, that's what you're doing, and you're struggling because you're
Yep, WWL, New Orleans, 865 miles.
you think you're going to hell because you're not keeping
Barely getting it though.
Extra steps in matching the personalities of caregivers and clients to best ensure security, serenity, and trust.
880 WCBS, New York City, 750 miles.
A trade line?
Yeah, trade line.
Okay, I'm just going to go for some stronger stations. Just because we could be here all night again. I won't do that with this radio.
These parts here, the McGee's, the, great local stick,
ESP 1000.
Guy, Lance Stevenson blew in his ear.
I have a few clients that pay financial advisors or
This could be
retainer.
1040. I'll just double check it.
Available in case their employees have a question about insurance or saving for retirement. Because sometimes
1040's WHO, Des Moines, Iowa, 280 miles.
Employees the help that you give. There should be a little bit of an arm's length relationship. So.
The Mercedes GMC 3.
Start your online MBA information.
So I think that music was 1120. Let me just double check that. So it was. So 1120 is KMOX St. Louis, 275 miles.
Graduate programs online. Text offer to 79645.
And I think now we're on 1140.
To 79645.
Yep, 1140. This is WRVA Richmond.
Coast to Coast AM app is here, now available for Android as well as iPhone.
665 miles.
It offers the ability to download the most recent shows so you can listen to them at your leisure. The new app also has listen live and
Cool.
streaming.
Mexico City on the air. It's crazy.
This here.
Okay, I'm going to go to the top of the scale.
Joining us, you can find.
Of course, there's a lot of stations here. We could easily spend an hour doing this.
Pull out the roster of other viable players on this Lakers
Sounds like
team.
1530.
As is.
WCKY,
LeBron's the best lead guard, the best
Cincinnati,
point guard
300 miles.
Now, our dramatic offering will go on immediately after a number by... Hello, Mr. Benny. Hello, Rochester. What do you want? See?
This is a classic radio on KXEL, 1540. On Saturday, they have a marathon between 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. Central Standard Time of radio classics. It's cool.
What? What are you talking about? Boss, remember when you and I were driving down to the studio in your car tonight? Yes. And when the motor...
So this radio says 1610, but earlier I got the 1690 during the day, which is pretty nice.
If you wanted to trade those... I am out of time. Everybody
This is my feeling. Now, I might be wrong, Colin, but what reason did it have to be contained like that?
Let's see where this is at.
I agree with you, ma'am.
That's inhumane. I mean, really. Then why don't people send everybody to their country? I mean, not including the ones that was brought over here against their will, but the ones
So
that
1680.
they that come over here, have green cards and all whatever else
Cool.
they got, and let them live, but nobody else could do it.
That's probably 1690 there. All right, so go ahead and turn this off here. Okay, final thoughts on the R218. Is this a radio for you? I'll be honest with you. If you need something real slim and you listen to a lot of AM radio, yeah, pick it up. It's not a bad radio. Like I said, the slim factor is what really sells me. Handheld form factor, this is good. Tuning and volume on the same side so you can operate one-handed. Switches all right here, so you don't have to reach around the other side there, just for your headphones. So that's really handy. AM broadcast sounds fantastic. The FM, not so great. Like you won't be using it much for FM. You just won't. So you won't miss out on that. But if you're looking for a good brand new AM performing radio, this does a good job as far as your local and semi-locals. Don't expect much on those long distance stations, but again, it's the form factor thing. It's under an inch in thickness, and that's really nice, and smooth, rounded corners. It does stand, which is a bonus. It takes 2 AA batteries, which is a bonus, so it's got good capacity. So again, if you're just looking for an AM receiver that does halfway decent, and you don't want to spend a lot of money, but you want something thin and slim, this is the way to go. But if you had a choice and you want, hey Todderbert, I want like one of the best AM Texans out there in the price range, I tell you, like I said earlier, the R233, this one here gets my vote because it's like, I think $15 on eBay, not Amazon, eBay, and this, it just, AM is so good on here. And when I took it apart, I could tell why. It has this, nice big ferrite bar in there, and it's really a thick style. It's not like a weenie one. It's got like, I think it's 3/8 of an inch round. It's just a nicely built antenna, and the FM in this thing works great too. For the same price, I don't know, why Tecsun, does this, but and sound, this has a little bit more amp to the sound, I noticed, but this here has a more pleasing tone to it. And another thing I like about, this of course is FM and AM, both work fantastic. The only thing you're going to notice the difference is the thickness is definitely an issue there. So, if you want something more pocket friendly and just do AM, go with this one. But if you're looking for an all-rounder, you go with the R233. So this has entered the picture because they kind of compete with each other and they're the same brand. So if I had my choice, I picked the R233 all day long, just because I get both, I get FM and AM, and I'm happy, and I don't mind the extra thickness. So that's just me. But if you need something thin, sure, pocket friendly, this is the way to go on AM. If you're listening to sports, I would love to take this to a ball game. Hear different commentators going while I'm watching. This is really nice. This is the way to go, just because it's really easy to pocket. So, alrighty, well there it is, the Tecsun R218 Revisit 2.0 video. Hope you enjoyed the expanded review of this radio. Gives you an idea of what's out there and what you're getting, what you're spending your money on. So you don't have to waste your time, and you can see it compared and reviewed and then opinionated. My opinion is you get the other radio, definitely. But still, it fits a purpose, because again, that thinness is nice. I do like that. I mean, it, yeah, sure, Sony P26 rocks, does pretty well comparatively to this radio, but it's too thick of a radio. It's not shirt friendly, shirt pocket friendly. This one just fits in the shirt pocket, no big deal, and off you go. So that is it in a nutshell. If you like the video and the presentation, hit the like button. Todderbert thanks you. Todderbert, third party again. I got to work on that. If you're new and you're wondering who the hell is Todderbert, but I love Tecsun radios, click subscribe, find out for yourself, hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of the new videos coming out every evening. Yeah, you want to make sure. And of course, comment below what you think about the R218. Do you own one? Do you use it every day? Are you like, Todderbert, the FM's better than you say? Let me know if I got a bum radio. I did check this radio. I opened it up, looked inside, and everything looked good. Everything connected nicely. It's a well-built radio. The PCB in there is really nice. Everything looks well laid out. Nice analog style. I like this. Decent size AM antenna in there. So yeah, not a bad radio at all. Okay, guys. Well, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you next episode.